Hello and welcome. My name is Daniel Rummelswan, and in this video I will answer the question, how do I connect to web services in an extension for Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central. To accomplish our goal, we will go through 4 easy steps. Web service calls are usually contained within code unit objects. In step 1, I will show you how to create a new code unit object and to use a snippet to add a procedure to this new code unit. In step 2, I will show you the elements that are part of programming a web service call. To use the web service, we will extend the Dynamics 365 currency list functionality. So in step 3, I will show you how to create a page extension. And finally, we will add an action to the page extension that calls the procedure in our new code unit. Let's get started. We are in Visual Studio Code, and I've prepared a new empty workspace. First, let's create a new code unit with a procedure. We need a new file. Let's call it getExchangeRate.al. The structure of a code unit object is very simple, so we can create this object without the use of a snippet. Just type code unit, give it a number 50105, give it a name getExchangeRate. Add curly braces, and done. Use the tProcedure snippet to generate a new function. tProcedure. Remove the local scope since we want to call this procedure from other objects. Tab into the name, getExchangeRate. Because we are going to get an exchange rate, we need a currency record variable as a parameter. Finally, tab into the variables and press delete to remove the variable that's provided by the snippet. Now we are ready to start programming the web service call. The 3 main variables are HTTP client of type HTTP client, HTTP response of type HTTP response message, and finally the URL of type text. First, we define the URL, which is a public web service that returns exchange rates for a pair of currencies. Note that there are 2 placeholders here, the %1 and the %2. I will get back to those in a minute. Next, we call the web service by using the HTTP client's get method, which takes the URL and the response message as parameters. Note that none of these variables have to be instantiated. There are no constructors. In the completed version, we read the HTTP response into a text variable, response text, and show this as a message. Note that the 2 placeholders that I've mentioned before are now filled with 2 currency codes. The first currency code comes from General Ledger Setup, and the next currency code comes from a selected record from the currency list. To be able to use this web service call, we will add an action to the standard currency list, so we need a new page extension object. To see how to create a page extension, please watch the video, How Do I Add a Field in an Extension? I've already prepared it for you. And so this is a page extension that extends the currencies page. Note that I added a get exchange rate action with an add after anchor that puts the new action right after the standard action. And the on action trigger calls our new procedure. Let's see what this looks like in Dynamics 365. Note that the Get Exchange Rate button shows on the ribbon on the currencies list. And when I click it, I get a message with a response of an exchange rate. In summary, first we created a new code unit that holds the logic for our web service. Then we created a new procedure that handles the actual call to the web service. Next, we created a new page extension to extend the standard currency list functionality. Finally, We added an action to the page extension to call the procedure in our new code unit. Topics covered in this video are creating code units and procedures, using HTTP objects to call web services, and creating actions on page extensions. For more information, please follow the link on your screen. Thank you for watching this video, and have a nice day.